we will learn about files and folders.
Hi friends, like we arrange or keep our belongings in our room. Similarly, in computers also, we can keep our data using files and folders. Let's learn how we can do it. In the previous class, we learned about the components of a window.
In this chapter, we are going to learn how to create files and folders and save our work in them. This is an easy and organized way of storing our work and helps in quickly finding out any saved work.
Let us now learn how to manage files and folders using Windows 10.
Let's talk about Windows 10 attributes.
It was an attractive and easy to use interface.
Better and more advanced Start menu, which provides quick access to the apps and services.
It has a new button, Task View, which provides the ability to open the multiple desktops at the same time. The Snap feature allows us to drag and drop a window to a corner of the screen, thereby making space for the other applications.
It has an improved search tool called Cortana, which is voice and written search enabled, and helps us in finding information on our system or the web directly.
Windows 10 also has an application called Windows Store where we can get free and paid apps. It allows multiple users to use the same computer at the same time. It is capable of running more than one program at a time. A computer has a variable memory. This memory is used to store information in the form of files and folders. In a computer, we can store multiple files and folders depending on a computer's storage capacity. For users, the operating system must provide the facility to search and arrange files and folders easily. Let's now learn how Windows 10 operating systems helps us in arranging files and folders. Let's first talk about the files. A file is a standard storage unit in computers. All the data or information is stored in a file. On a computer, files are symbolized as icons. We can create different types of files in Windows 10 operating system. The type of a file can be recognized by its icon. Folders. Like, we use our school bag to arrange different books and notebooks. A folder is used to store all kinds of files. Folders help us to manage our files efficiently. Folders can also store other folders which are known as subfolders. We can create any number of folders where each can hold any number of files and subfolders. Students, let us see how to create a folder.
Following steps must be taken to create a folder in Windows 10.
Step 1. Right-click in the blank area of the desktop. Step 2. Select New option from the context menu. Step 3. Click on the folder option from the list of sub-options. Step 4. A new folder will be made. Step 5. Type the name of the folder and press Enter.
Follow the steps to create a file using Windows 10. Step 1. Right-click anywhere in the blank area of the desktop. Step 2. Select New option from the context menu. Step 3. Select the type of file you wish to create, for example, Microsoft Word document. Step 4. A new file gets created. Step 5. Type a desired name for the file and save it by pressing Enter.
Students, let's know the knowledge points. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus N key combination to create a new folder. Okay students, now we will talk about File Explorer window.
The File Explorer window displays the files and folders stored in our system. It helps in viewing and managing files and folders.
We can also create, open, move or delete a folder in this window.
It displays detailed information about files, folders and OneDrive.
Students, let us see how to open File Explorer.
Following steps should be taken to open the File Explorer window.
Step 1. Click on the Start button. Step 2. Select the File Explorer. Step 3. the File Explorer window will open.
Or click the Windows button plus C. Parts of File Explorer window. 1. The search box is used to search for files or folders in the system. 2. Left pane is known as the navigation pane and is used to explore disks and drives. 3. Right pane is known as the content area. It contains icons representing the drives in the system. On double-clicking the icon, content of a drive or folder is displayed. 4. The path of the current file or folder is displayed on the address bar.
Let us see how to open a file in a folder to work on a saved file. We have to open it from the location where it is stored. There are many ways to open already stored folders. Open the File Explorer window or click the folder icon on the taskbar in desktop view. Students, note some knowledge points. Press the Win plus E key combination to open Windows File Explorer. Let us talk about Context menu.
The menu that appears when we right-click on any operating system or app is called Context menu or Shortcut menu.
It provides options that can be accessed quickly. It helps us to perform a task quickly and effectively. Let us now learn how to use the Context menu. Students, let us see how to use Context menu.
A folder can be opened by using Context menu. Right-click anywhere on the operating system or application.
The steps to open a folder using Context menu are as follows. Step 1. Right-click on the folder. Step 2. From the Context menu, select the Open option. The folder opens. It is considered good practice if we give appropriate names to all our files and folders. This helps us in searching the files and folders quickly and with ease. For example, if we want to store all our music files in a folder, we can create a folder and name it Music and keep all the music files in it. So the next time when we want to play a song, we can simply open the music folder and play the songs. Students, let us see how to rename a file and folder. Has it ever happened that you have given a name to someone and want to change the name later? In computers, we can do that with our files and folders. After a file or a folder is given a name, we might want to make some changes in the name or give it a new name again. Let us see how can we do that. Follow the steps given below to rename an existing folder or file. Step 1. Select the folder. Step 2. Right-click the mouse button and select the rename option from the Context menu. Step 3. Change the name of folder or file in the box where blinking cursor appears. Step 4. Press Enter. Students, let us see how to delete a file and folder. Sometimes we may also wish to delete the unused files and folders. This will help reduce the used storage space on your computer. Let's learn how to delete files and folders.
Follow the steps to remove a file or folder from the computer system.
Step 1. Click the file or folder that you want to delete. Step 2. Right-click and choose Delete option from the Context menu. Or press the Delete key from the keyboard.
Step 3. This will lead to the deletion of the selected file or folder.
Students, let us understand how to restore a file and folder while deleting all the unwanted files and folders from our system. At times, we realize that we have deleted a file by mistake. Do you think we can get back the file? Can you think of a way to get back the file? Windows operating system provides the option to recover files and folders that a user has deleted by mistake. In Windows operating system, all deleted files and folders are sent to the recycle bin by default. We can restore all the deleted files or folders from the recycle bin. The steps to restore any file or folder are as follows. Step 1. Double-click on Recycle Bin icon on the desktop.
Or search it with the help of Cortana either by typing or by voice search. Step 2. Select the folder or file which have been deleted by mistake.
Step 3. Press the right mouse button and select the Restore option from the context menu. Step 4. Folder or file will be restored to its original location. Let's quickly have a look on chapter review. Microsoft Windows is one of the most popular operating systems. Files are used to store our work. Folders can be moved, renamed, or removed. File Explorer allows us to open, access, and rearrange our files and folders in desktop view. The File Explorer button is used to manage the files and folders. Folders can also store other folders which are known as subfolders.